There is no stopping whales. Tokens with trillions of Shiba Inu, several $100 million. Furthermore, the research indicates that this is just the beginning. When they see these figures, people are waking up and attempting to take advantage of this chance. However, what is really taking place? And what is the duration of this market frenzy? Okay, let's investigate. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the curve in the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more SHIB news, be sure to click the like button. The market has entered a rebound phase. However, even if Bitcoin surged beyond $71,000, other altcoins haven't yet reached their annual highs. Although Shiba Inus are included in this trend of recovery, they are up against a lot of opposition because of various sale barriers. A sell wall is a barrier that might be difficult for the price to overcome when a lot of sell orders are placed at a certain price level. Consider the scenario where 100,000 Shiba Inu tokens are offered for sale for a cent each. The supply is much more than the demand at that point. Thus, it will be difficult for the price to rise over 1 cent if purchasers are only interested in buying 50,000 tokens at that price. But there is a method we can break through these sales barriers and set new records for Shiba Inu. However, we must first examine the state of Bitcoin before moving further. Bitcoin has had an absolutely wild day today, and Shiba Inu has been greatly impacted. Since their inception, US-focused Bitcoin exchange-traded funds, or ETFs, have had the longest run of net inflows. As of Thursday, with positive flows for 18 days in a row, the 11-spot Bitcoin ETFs have received approximately $15 billion in net inflows since their January inception. The current trend of net inflows indicates a reversal of the April and May standstill. According to the block's statistics dashboard, while current inflows are still below March's record levels, the steady positive net inflows, particularly from BlackRock, highlight investors' ongoing strong interest in and trust in Bitcoin. Positive inflows for 18 days running offers us reason for optimism. It demonstrates that an increasing number of investors are placing their capital in cryptocurrency, which is excellent news for all cryptocurrency enthusiasts. However, those who aren't typical investors are also hoarding Bitcoin. Just glance at this behemoth of crypto. A gigantic new whale wallet is reportedly receiving additions worth $1 billion worth of Bitcoin per day, according to a study by Wu Blockchain based on analysis by CryptoQuant. Over the course of the previous 30 days, long-term holders have acquired 70,000 Bitcoin, and whale demand has been rising at a pace of 4.4% each month. You may now be thinking whether 4.4% is a significant percentage. It most certainly is. To put that in perspective, you would have much more than you may anticipate if you started with $10,000 and added 4.4% per month for 5 years. That $100,000 would rise to almost $87,000 after 5 years. This demonstrates the long-term strength of a 4.4% monthly growth and the noteworthy influence of the present whale demand on the price of Bitcoin. Furthermore, according to CoinGlass statistics, the open interest in Bitcoin has risen to a record high of $37 billion as of today. The entire monetary value of all active Bitcoin futures or options contracts is referred to as open interest, and you may be asking yourself, how significant is this metric? Indeed, in the futures and options markets, open interest is a critical measure of market mood and activity. A robust and dynamic market is shown by a high amount of open interest, which implies that there is substantial trading activity and demand in Bitcoin derivatives. Therefore, unlike what some may have believed, the cryptocurrency market isn't flat or dull at the moment. There is still a lot of enthusiasm and activity in the cryptocurrency area, as seen by the record-breaking open interest in Bitcoin futures and options. However, this is a very intriguing discovery. Google Trends data indicates a price trend, even in spite of the significant inflows and a Bitcoin surge that over $71,000. In contrast to 2021, very few Americans are searching for information on Bitcoin, Bitcoin ETFs, price, or cryptocurrencies in general. Based on the relative peak popularity of a search topic, Google Trends awards a rating out of 100. On June 5, for instance, US-based searches for Bitcoin returned only 31 results, but searches for Bitcoin ADF returned just one. While receiving somewhat better index scores of 18 and 13, respectively, other related searches, such Bitcoin price and crypto, nonetheless had far lower search volumes than those during the retail-driven bull run of 2021. Over the year, there has been less interest in queries connected to cryptocurrencies. On January 11th, when the U.S. legalized 10-spot Bitcoin ETFs, and on March 5th, when Bitcoin went over $69,000 for the first time since 2021, there were surges in interest across the board. Notably, interest in searches for Bitcoin peaked in May 2021, a few weeks after it crossed the $5,000 threshold for the first time, and just before it hit its enduring record high of over $9,000 in November 2021. Despite Bitcoin exceeding its record all-time high, cryptocurrency expert Miles Deutscher provided statistics showing a significant fall in viewing of crypto-related YouTube channels compared to 2021. During the heyday of Bitcoin in 2021, 4 million views a day were being received by cryptocurrency-related YouTube channels. Even if Bitcoin reached all-time highs in 2024, the number of daily views has decreased to around 800,000. Deutscher stressed that retail isn't yet back. He claims that cryptocurrency YouTube views are the best gauge of the status of the market right now. Despite Bitcoin's price hitting all-time highs, this drop in viewing indicates that the general public's interest in cryptocurrencies has not yet recovered to the heights of the 2021 bull run. However, you may still be wondering why the price hasn't increased given the large whale accumulation and 18 days of Bitcoin ETF inflows. What effect are these changes having? That's a valid question, however. Jimmy, the analyst, clarifies this. He clarifies that whales own the bulk of the Bitcoin circulation supply, with spot Bitcoin ETFs holding just about 5% of the total. Jimmy points out that while ETF inflows are substantial, they are still insignificant in comparison to the amount of Bitcoin that these major holders are trading and disposing of. He underlines that there must be a seller in the market for every buyer, and that the activities of these key participants may have a significant impact on price changes. The recent developments, such as 18 straight days of inflows into Bitcoin ETFs and whales building up Bitcoin, are still seen as optimistic, even if the market may not respond right away. This is due to the fact that these acts show that institutional investors and individual traders alike are becoming more interested in and confident in Bitcoin as an asset class. The market's many moving parts, including profit-taking and short-term speculation, may prevent the price from immediately reflecting these events, but the underlying pattern points to a solidifying base for Bitcoin's long-term rise. Although the impacts of these measures aren't immediately apparent in the day-to-day volatility of the market, they essentially set the stage for future price appreciation. What about Shiba Inu, though? Well, Shiba Inu will be severely impacted if current events cause Bitcoin's price to rise significantly. We are aware that Shiba Inus have a close relationship with Bitcoin and are very responsive to changes in its value. According to data from Into the Block, Shiba Inu now confronts a significant barrier in the shape of a large cell wall. This wall is the point at which more than 64,000 addresses, or more than 10% of the total supply, have 69 trillion Shiba Inu tokens combined. Shiba Inu price corrections are often caused by selling pressure from these locations, as the recent movements have shown. Shiba Inu has thus lost the majority of the gains it achieved during the most recent surge. Investors in Shiba Inus may find this scenario aggravating. Investors, as it may lose speed as it rises due to the size of the cell wall. Now, meanwhile, Shiba Inu wants to hold steady above its present price level and use it as a springboard for another surge higher when optimism in the market revives. In order to go above this immediate sell block, Shiba Inu would have to close above 4027 with confidence. But past trends indicate that Shiba Inu stands to gain a great deal from this, especially with the probable impending surge in the price of Bitcoin. This is exactly what Shiba Inu needs to get beyond its present obstacles and continue on its upward trajectory. However, what are your thoughts about that? Please leave a comment below. I look forward to reading your thoughts. The date is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.